What up, peeps? It's your boy Heckin. Welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk to you about PityTubers. You might be thinking to yourself, Steve, what is a PityTuber? You've probably came across a video that usually, has a title like "My Life Sucks" or "I've Never Had a Girlfriend" or "Life is Pointless" or blah blah blah. They seem to be all over the place on YouTube, and they tend to do very well. So it's basically just like if you want to be a successful YouTuber, all you have to do is just get a lot of pity out of people. Well, there's one channel in particular that I want to talk to you about today, and that is a channel called Ask Japan. Now, so this is the first video I've seen where his views really just hit over the top. It's called "I Feel Lonely, I Don't Have Any Friends to Hang Out at Friday Nights." But one thing he learned from doing this type of video was that, it made a lot of views. So obviously, if it's working for you, then you got to keep doing it. But that's the thing, though. It's like, how sincere does a pity YouTuber become when they're just constantly doing the same thing over and over again? So now let's keep looking here. He went back to doing his normal stuff, which wasn't doing well. And then it looks like he started doing "My Life is So Boring. Why so many Japanese middle-aged people feel so," and then that's it. And then it hit 340,000 or 340,000 views. Then it just keeps going from there. And then you look at his most popular videos. "I'm 50-year-old Japanese man and really worried about my future." 1.6 million views. Then, "I'm 50-year-old Japanese man. I'm lonely on Saturday night. I play Sailor Moon." You misspelled Sailor Moon. He probably doesn't speak English as his first language. Totally cool. I mean, he is Japanese. Another one here. "I'm 50-year-old Japanese man. I'm always alone, even on the Saturday night. But I need chill out." So, I mean, it's funny, it's funny to laugh about, the poor grammar and everything, but, it's not his fault. Then you got "I'm 50-year-old Japanese man struggling with midlife crisis. My life is miserable." Now, this is a gentleman that has a family. He has a wife and a daughter. Seems to live in a pretty decent place in Japan, based on, this big-ass fucking TV. Dude's eating Doritos, you know what I'm saying? He's not living in a fucking terrible situation. Look, here's another one where he's eating Doritos. So let's just take a look at his most recent video, okay? And this is basically the same fucking video that he's made over and over.
Just on ordinary Sunday lunchtime. I'm heading toward McDonald's Japan, located close my house.
Dude's going to eat McDonald's. But if I do it, I'm fucking piece of shit. I'm a loser. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm fat. I shouldn't eat at McDonald's. Only skinny people are allowed to eat things that are bad for them. But yeah, that's pretty much, that's how all these videos go. Or like here's one. "I'm 50-year-old Japanese man struggling with midlife crisis, me and my daughter." So how can you have a midlife crisis and be depressed and be sad when you have a nice house, nice family, with a fucking kid? I don't think that this dude is actually feeling bad about him fucking self at all, especially when he's getting the views that he's getting. I don't know, man. I just, I think these types of videos are stupid. Well, first of all, whenever you're making this type of video, and maybe you're not necessarily seeking pity, but you end up getting a lot of it. You get a lot of sympathy as well. But I added a lot of videos to my watch later here. And we got "I'm 23 and never had a girlfriend. Watch this if you never had a girlfriend and you're craving love. My life is a loser virgin." And, look at the view counts. 241,000, 223,000, 591,000. And these are all channels that, don't have a lot of subscribers. Even now. Then you have Camelot 331. So we're definitely going to watch that one. Because that dude has no fucking reason ever to be depressed or sad. At least not to the point where he needs to make a 12-minute video on it to get some fucking views. And that's probably the most popular video he has. 2.4 million views in 3 years. This dude has never, ever been that popular. Yeah, he had 1.1 million. That's his second most popular video. Now, I know a lot of people are going to watch this, maybe that don't know who I am, don't know what I'm all about and stuff, and they're going to type in the comments and be like, "You're just fucking jealous that they got a lot of views." Dude, all I gotta do is make a crybaby video, and then bam. I'd be like, "Oh, I'm fat, my life sucks, and I never get to have sex with women." Except for none of that is true, except for that I'm fat. Yeah, so I remember when this video came out. I've actually followed Camelot 331 since before he had 20,000 subscribers, if you can believe that. He got famous from making a lot of I used to work at GameStop videos, and then he kind of, you know, kept going from there. And then he would have people send him stories, and he would just kind of regurgitate that on screen. But yeah, I'm 31 and have no friends. Emotional, I'm sorry. But then, like, if you come to this peak part right here where he starts crying like a little pussy-ass baby bitch, that shouldn't be posting this dumb shit on the fucking internet unless you're literally just using it to fucking make money. Because I tell you what, 2.4 million views, that's a lot of ad revenue, my bud. And to give you an idea, you know, I get like 70,000 views on average a month, and that's about $300 in revenue. So how much revenue do you think he made for crying on camera? 2.4 million. That's a lot. That's a couple $1,000. All right, now keep in mind, this dude is fucking sad. He's in a room with a damn arcade machine.
I learned that they were my real friends.
You sound like Kermit the Frog. But yeah, man, I don't mean to sit here and like bash people that are going through some shit, having a tough time. We all get sad and blue from time to time. But it's just like, man, you have like the best scenario in the world. Like, you're not living in a fucking hut. You know, you have electricity and running water. You have like a decent home. Your job is to talk in front of a camera. And, yeah, play fucking video games. Like, how could you be so sad and depressed about that? Now, trust me, people with actual depression can still find themselves in situations where they feel that way. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that these people are fucking full of shit. You know how I know people like this are full of fucking shit? Because people that are actually depressed would not even put in the effort to make a video about it. They would just fucking mope around and sit around and not reach out to anybody. Or maybe they would talk to their best friend and complain constantly about how depressed they are and stuff. My best friend has done that with me before. So yeah, that's why I feel like this shit is bullshit. Because I feel like real depressed people are sleeping most of the day. They're not on social media. They're not fucking trying to get sympathy from other people because they don't care. They're so depressed they don't actually care. This one kind of surprised me here. The chick. You know, my life as a loser version. She's got 18,000 subscribers. This video, 9 months, has gotten her 591,000 views, which is pretty damn good. I'm assuming because usually you see these types of videos come from like dudes, and since she's a chick, that kind of helps. People be like, dude, look, this chick is fucking depressed. You should watch this video. I can't believe it. It's a girl that gets sad too. What?
I just want to be a normal person.
Does the girl cry, or is it just Camelot that cries? Actually, there's an Asian dude. Not the one I showed you earlier, but another one. He is crying too, saying life is pointless and stuff. And we'll watch that. We'll watch a snippet of that in just a minute. I just want to see if she actually cries. Hold on. Let's see. This is where everybody started queuing up. So maybe there is some cry.
Don't do, you know? I wish that my videos attracted more female viewers instead of...
Okay, you know what? She didn't cry. Maybe she actually is depressed. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. But then we have this kid right here. Nah, man, he was just fucking...
Nobody cares about you. I remember growing
That's how he starts the video. Nobody cares about you. But yeah, he does end up crying. He tells this sob story about how, like, when he's a kid, you know, he would like give kids in class like some chips and something to drink when they didn't have anything. But then, like, when the roles were reversed, they would decline to give him anything, and then he gets really upset about that. But you know what, man? That's just how shit goes, man. That's how people are. I don't know if you know this or not, but you know, human beings can be the best and worst people in your life, and if they don't want to fucking help you and you help them, then those aren't your people, man. Simple as that. And I'm sure you've learned that lesson by the time that you made this video. But to say that life is pointless, now here's the thing, because this is called Life Rant. But if you watch all of these videos, you'll notice that there's a common thing that they all say, and it's that there's no point to anything. We're all just going to die in the end. Well, here's the thing, man. All these people want this life that is so good. They don't have to stress over anything. They don't have to worry about anything. Dude, have you ever had everything you wanted? Like, not everything in general, but like, let's say you wanted to have like every video game that was currently out on the market, or like every game system. Okay, we'll put it that way. Let's say like you wanted to have an Xbox, a PlayStation, and a Nintendo Switch all at the same time, and like it was just really hard for you to attain that goal. But then you finally get it, and then you're just like, you know what? why did I want this so much? Because it's not that big of a deal. And that's how life is, man. It's like you need shit to be hard and stressful. Maybe not to the severity that it is these days. I mean, it's pretty fucking hard out here. But you gotta have problems, because if you don't have problems, then there is no good shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if everything is hunky-dory and like perfect all the time, it'll fucking drive you crazy. You gotta have some spice in your life to make stuff that's good actually meaningful. Let's say like you're just born in the right fucking family, and like you never had to buy your own cell phone, you never had to pay for your own car insurance or have your own car, you never had to fucking pay rent until you're like, I don't know, 39 years old, but then your parents pass away and you get their inheritance, so you still don't have to work, and you just get to like become manager or owner of a company that your father had. Your life's gonna fucking suck, man, because you just like got everything for nothing. It's much more meaningful when you have to put in hard work to fucking, you know, enjoy life. Put it to you this way, man. Back in the day when I would buy a CD, you know, paid with my own money, I'd listen to the whole CD. Hell, if it had a booklet with the lyrics in it, I'd read the whole booklet along while listening to the CD. And I would appreciate the CD, and I'd actually end up usually liking the music, as opposed to how it is now, where like you just go on Tidal or Spotify and there's like 20 new songs a day. Well, there's way more than that, but maybe 20 that are shown to you. And you may or may not even fucking listen to the single for longer than 30 seconds, because you know there's just so much more out there that you could be doing instead. And I think that if you had everything that you wanted in life and you didn't have to work hard for it, you would never really appreciate anything. You would just be served. And, you know, I think that also is intensified by how the shit is now, you know, with the smartphones. I mean, hell, dude, I could ask any question to this watch and it'll just fucking tell me what I need to know. I don't have to seek anything. It's just all catered to me. So yeah, that does cause, you know, a lot of sadness in life and stuff. But you got to think about the fact here. This dude is so depressed, but yet he owns a car. You know? So he's already like 50 steps ahead of somebody that lives in a hut in Africa or something. You know what I mean? But people don't think about that. They're just ungrateful no matter what. And then there's a lot of sympathy here in the comments. People talking about how shitty their lives are. As a 41-year-old truck driver who spends months at a time alone, I learned a long time ago that you can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. Don't let the things around you pull you down. And that's a good point too, man. And I know this is kind of odd to hear from me, but anytime that you feel depressed and you feel like life is hopeless and pointless, the best thing to do, honestly, man, is to exercise. Like, go take a walk and do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get out there and do some stuff. Because if you just sit there and don't do anything, how's it going to get better? It's not, man. It's going to suck ass. And maybe you need to talk to a therapist, you know? Or maybe you can't afford one, so you feel like that's hopeless too. There's always ways to figure it out. You just have to use your brain. The only person that can make your life better is you. And that may come from other people too. Like, you may need to know the right people, but you've got to meet the people before they can become the right people for you. Now, my life hasn't been easy. It's been fucking difficult, but I'm making it work. And it's going pretty great, man. I'd say other than being fat as fuck, I'm doing all right. Every checkbox in every other category. But that's good, though. It's good to have something that you need to work on. Because if everything was just fucking good, how worth can I be to anything? Including myself. Or my kitty. Or my girlfriend. Or my mother. Who I take care of. So yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe this video went on too long. But at the end of the day, I just want to say this, man. If you're actually depressed, I feel bad for you. But if you're one of these fucking snot-hole dick fuckers, like this Asian guy, that continues to make similar title videos to seek views, fuck you, man. Because that's horrible. Because there's people out there that really do need help, and you're just taking advantage. You're taking advantage of the situation. So yeah, that's all I really want to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel already and you like this type of content, hit me up, dog, because I'm here and I'm ready for you.